Okay, so Thomas, could you tell us your full name?
My name?
Yeah.
Tomas Magnusson.
Magnusson. And you're involved with which organization?
Yeah, I'm involved in Swedish Peace and Arbitration Society, Svenska Freds och Skiljedomsföreningen.
Okay, and you were saying this is one of the oldest, or is the oldest such org?
Yeah, it is not the first peace organization in the world, but it's the one that has survived all the years. So it's the oldest still active peace organization in the world.
All right, located here in Sweden.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So the event today, which was against, basically a remembrance against Hiroshima, right?
Yeah, Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
What was your part in that?
No, I was invited to speak as a speaker, and we always have one speaker. And this is organized by the organization Physicians Against Nuclear Weapons.
Okay.
They are the main organization, but all other peace organizations are helping with the arrangement. So,
okay.
So
that's in Swedish. That's Läkare mot knärnväpen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I guess what's the purpose of you hold these annually, right? These events?
We hold it every year in memory of this Hiroshima Nagasaki, the first time nuclear weapons was used against human beings.
Okay.
It's a big war crime, of course, which has never been taken to the world court or something, but we have to remember it, we have to learn from it, that nuclear weapons, the purpose is to use it, of course, as every weapon. They come to use, and we need to remind people that this danger exists, because the bombs in Hiroshima was very, very small compared to what exists today. And we have like 14,000 of them in the world.
Most of them between Russia and the United States.
Yeah,
right?
Russia and the US have about the same. Russia a little bit more, but about the same number. And then France, England has smaller numbers, a few hundreds each. And Pakistan, India, China has a little bit more. And Israel has.
And North Korea, right?
North Korea has
right.
also.
Unfortunately, the countries that you don't want to have nuclear weapons in the hands of have them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's the danger. From your knowledge, how much more powerful are the nuclear weapons today than the one dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
Well, exist weapons that are 1,000 times stronger than those that was used in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So it's an incredible, powerful bombs that exists. And if really a nuclear war starts, there is no survival for humanity, because it will change the climate totally. It will change everything in life, and the conditions for life in the world would probably stop to exist.
Do you think most people actually understand the magnitude of the weapons today?
I don't think people dare to think about it. So I think that this is maybe a knowledge that you not bring to your brain, so to say.
Which makes it so important, like to do events like this, and like you're doing.
I remember. I have many times been out speaking about this, and when you talk about it, people get engaged, they want to know more and so on, but in some way it's so big that you can't really think about it.
Yeah, it's overwhelming actually to think about.
Yeah.
Well, I think what you did today was great. Unfortunately, there was a lot of rain, but a lot of people still came out, which was great.
No, and what has happened now, which I think, my organization, the Swedish Peace and Arbitration Society, we are on our way to double our membership in Sweden now, and that is because of course, because of the war in Ukraine, but also because of this NATO process where Sweden has given up its position as a country outside the alliances, and it's a big change going on in Sweden.
It's a big deal for Sweden because it's 150 years or 250 years since they had any involvement in a.
Yeah, we used to say that it was 200 years of Sweden without any war.
Right.
Because we was involved in a war 1814. It ended in 1814. But it's not really exactly true because we got involved in the war in Afghanistan and in Libya and so on. So some of these wars that has been going on in the war, Sweden has been actively sending soldiers and paying for and so on. So actually this staying out of war meant staying out of war in Sweden, but we were there fighting in other countries.
Still involved. Do you think, in your opinion, obviously, but do you think that there's a compromise here that Sweden is getting involved with NATO at this point, or do you think it's actually necessary?
I don't think it's necessary. I don't think you can. I mean, you can't stop war with war. You can't stop the use of weapons by using weapons. I mean, the weapons are the problem. The nuclear weapons are the problem of this threat against humanity and so on. So I think that there has to be a totally different approach where we create understanding, that we put negotiations and non-violence in the front line instead of the use of weapons.
Yeah, to get back to a unilateral disarmament as
Sure.
opposed, and some
Sure.
use our ability to communicate as opposed to fighting each other.
Yeah. And I mean, that is what we do in our private life. I mean, sometimes we doesn't like our neighbors, but we don't start fighting them. We have to find a solution, either to not get too close to each other if we can't solve it in other ways, but we are not going into fighting with people.
Right.
And we can't change the world. I mean, we have the neighbors. We have Russia as our neighbor country. We can't change that. So we better try to live in a way of understanding.
Tolerance. Yeah.
And tolerance, yeah. I mean, it's another way of handling it. But I think that to handle conflict between two people is the same way as handling conflict between states, basically.
Yeah. Well, I think what you're doing is so important. I think from B.A.N, from our position, it's about spotlighting it, but raising awareness on it, and I think that everything you guys are doing is great.
I think B.A.N is amazing, and I will read more about it on the webpage.
Well, thank you for allowing us to interview you. And is there a website that you want to refer people to at all?
We are on Facebook, Svenska Freds, as an organization. The branch here in Gotherburg is Svenska Freds Gotherburg. You can find it on Facebook. And our website is Svenska Freds in one word, svenskafreds.se.
I see.
So it's easy to find it.
Great. Well, thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.